UGC, user-generated content, the social media ads that you see every day on your TikTok and your Instagram feeds are making a select few people a ton of money. Kids with 0 followers, no social media presence of their own, making $5, $6, $7, $10,000 a month, filming videos on their phones, editing them on their phones, and then submitting them to companies and getting paid.
This is business.
So I'm one of those kids. I've earned over $100,000 making these UGC videos. What exactly is UGC and why can it pay so much money? Mega Hold, Super Hairspray. Companies have been using video ads for a long time now. And say 20 years ago, it used to be that they would run an ad on television and they would hire a video production team for thousands of dollars to make that advertisement. And even now you see TV ads that cost millions of dollars to make. But what companies have figured out is that a lot of times their customers actually respond better to just natural people like me and you talking to the camera. My networking secret to never forget anyone I've met. Because that blends more into their feed. It blends more into the content that they're already watching. UGC cost a lot less, and they often do better.
20-in-1 tool from Myth Gear, tools for a legend.
But you can still charge a solid amount because it's still just such a good deal for those businesses.
And the nice thing is you don't have to have any followers. You just have to make the video and they do what they want with it. They can use it as a paid ad or they can run it on their own social media account.
In my best month, I made over $14,000. I'm Neil Adams, I'm 22 years old, and I was in college. I was in school less than a year ago, and now I don't have to get a job after going to school. Now I make a living from these social media videos, which allows me to work online from anywhere I want in the world. I was able to buy my first house a couple months back.
At 18, I decided to go all in. I traded in my girlfriend for a shoebox, sold all my belongings, shrunk my body down to fit in the shoebox.
Yeah, I want to break down how you can do the exact same thing step by step because it's really not that difficult.
Sometimes I do part-time jobs for extra cash. Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
I'm going back to my alma mater, Syracuse University, to teach a group of students how to do this. I put my boy James on about a year ago, and I needed his help with a video, so I paid him $500 for like less than 2 hours. He started doing it himself. He's now made over $20,000. He also started teaching some of our other friends, so now they're making money. Super cool to see so many people succeeding with this.
Ricky, you can't beat your cat. What? Of course I can. I had 5 million pounds.
Anyway, without further ado, here is my full step-by-step guide on how to make crazy money with UGC videos. Drop a like if you appreciate me dropping some game here.
Drop that money.
You're gonna need an example video or something that you're gonna show people that wanna buy your videos to show and explain what exactly you do.
While I explain how to make this intro video, example video, I'm also going to be showing you how to make a video speaking to a camera, which is the same exact thing that you're going to be selling to clients and getting paid money for. So pay attention because this step 1 is like 70% of the process and then you're almost there.
First, write a script to the video. This is gonna make it so much easier. And a good rule of thumb is you want about 150 words to a minute of screen time. You're also gonna want a teleprompter app. That also makes it a lot easier.
I just paste the script and then hit record.
It's actually just gonna like scroll while I do it. And there's a few different options for teleprompter apps, but then you just read off the screen, and I'll leave some examples for that in the description of this video. Teleprompter apps you can get. And then it'll scroll the words on the screen as you're speaking so you can say what you want to say without having to memorize anything or put a lot of edits into your video or anything. Hi, I'm Neil Adams. I've been making UGC videos. Whether it's a casual influencer style ad or something more cinematic, let's make it happen. I'm looking forward to working with you. So that's that. That is really all that we need. That's really all we need to do. You can see my setup here.
Try being an influencer for a day. Try it. Because the people say it's easy.
I've got a selfie stick basically. I'm in front of these big windows, and that can usually do the trick. I also do have this big light going on. It doesn't have to be like a whole setup like this. If you just have like a nice desk behind you, some kind of setup like this, maybe you have like a bookshelf, boom, boom, boom. Now you got a recorded video and now you're gonna want to edit it.
Again, I'm showing you all these steps of recording and editing a video, and this is what you'll do for your intro video that you use to market yourself. But also, when you actually do get customers buying UGC from you, it's the same process. Except instead, they'll often just send you a script that you can say to the camera with the teleprompter instead of you having to write that yourself.
Guys, TikTok Shop is legit. Take the clips maybe to the app CapCut, maybe Premiere Rush, iMovie, maybe InShot, Splice. I've never used those ones, but something on your phone, something on your laptop, it doesn't matter. Editing app, cool. Cut out the silences in between your speech. Guys, TikTok Shop is legit. I just bought these and I'm so impressed. These are the most comfortable swim shirts I've ever worn, and it's 4 for the price of 1. Ooh! And then adding captions can really make things pop. Like maybe you're already using CapCut, you can add some captions on CapCut, or there's an app called Captions for Talking Video. These are all super easy ways to do it, and they just kind of auto-generate the captions for you. Ooh, maybe add some music if you want, if you like that vibe, it's up to you. And what? Now we got a fully edited intro video that we can show to clients. Hey there, I'm Neil, and I'm a student and a content creator, and I can be your spokesperson to put together natural video ads for social media or for other purposes. You've got this cool intro video, but people have to actually see it. You can list yourself on a platform, and that's probably the easiest way to like start getting customers right away. Me and my friend who I've taught to make these videos mostly use the freelancing platform Fiverr to get our clients. So what we do is we create a gig, we include that intro video in the gig we made, select some options like we're making UGC videos, so we select that as the category, and then we write a little bit of a description about what we do. I'm also even gonna include my full description that I personally use for my Fiverr gig down below, so that you can copy and paste that into your description. Just personalize it a little bit for yourself as well to make it a little bit easier. Now, yes, Fiverr is what I primarily use as a freelancing platform nowadays. There's certainly a lot of established competition on this website now because I do it, right? And so do my friends. So you might want to carve out your niche somewhere else and you might reach more people there. I know some people who use the website castingnetworks.com, which is like an actor scouting platform, and that's a different route to take, but totally works for UGC too. When I first started out, before I used Fiverr, I used an app called Billow, which is a really nice starting point. It doesn't pay quite as much as some of the stuff that I do now, but it's a really easy way to get started because they just have like products listed on this app. You can apply to make a video for them. Sometimes they don't need to be edited at all or anything, and they'll send you the product for free. You make like 20, 30 bucks. I was able to make $1,000 in my first month there on Billow, and it gave me a good amount of experience with making these videos.
Between like Fiverr versus Billow. So Billow, you can choose from like a list of products.
Yeah, and it's more like you're reaching out to the companies and saying that you can make the video that they've already requested. Whereas on Fiverr, you have a listing where companies reach out to you to say, hey, can you make this video? There's a lot of options out there. You can also use other freelancing platforms. I think the biggest freelancing platform probably is Upwork. The best way to carve out long-term collaborations, potentially earn the most money, is just to reach out to them directly. Like give them a real phone call, find their phone number and give them a phone call or give them an email. Maybe you can work something out where it's like you make 10 videos for them a month, they pay you $2,000 a month. Something to keep in mind is your personal competition here. So I already put on a few other white boys in the early 20s. So if that sounds like you, if you look like me, you'll have more established competition on Fiverr. There's already a few of us. So maybe it makes sense to check out some other platforms. But then you can also look, like, are there a lot of people that look like you, talk like you? And that brings me to the pricing strategy. So I do some complex videos now, some cool videos. I've made single videos that people pay me over $1,000 for. But when I was first starting out, I was pumping out videos for $30 a pop. They were simple videos, so don't get me wrong, but this really helped me build up my portfolio, get some reviews on Fiverr, practice my skills, and yeah, if I could knock out a few of these videos in a day, that's $100 a day. definitely a start. You can price your videos depending on how long they are, like different prices for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. What I do personally is I charge the same for any video under 60 seconds, but I charge the least for a video that doesn't require any editing, just kind of reading their script to the camera. And then I charge a little bit more money for videos with editing, and you can choose your pricing strategy based on what makes sense for you. If you don't know how to edit videos, you're not selling edited videos yet. You can increase your prices as you go to keep up with demand. Like ideally, you want to hit a point where you just can't keep up with the amount of demand that you're getting for the videos that people want, and then you have to increase prices because you literally just can't keep up. Now you know how to make an intro video and how to put yourself out there to businesses that might want to buy user-generated content videos from you. Congratulations, but now here's a third and most important step. You have to get these people that chose to pay you money some really great value for the money they're paying you, right? So some of that will just come down to learning as you go and like getting better at video editing and getting better at acting and thinking about the right shots that you're taking, how they look good, how the edits will do well for the clients. You gotta have the first like 2 seconds of the video, hook people, and then show great content of the product. That's all stuff that you learn as you go. But another thing you can do, even if you don't have those skills yet, is just provide really good customer service. Be friendly with the people that you're working with. Respond quickly, even if they've already placed an order with you. If you're working on a platform with reviews, those reviews will be so important. Whenever I'm doing one of those super simple videos where it's not edited at all, it's really just reading the script to the camera. I might as well do it a few times to make sure that I get it right? Now, if I have 3 or 4 versions of the video, I also deliver 3 or 4 versions of them to the client, so then I can say, hey, I wanted to give you a few options so you can choose your favorite. It's just something you can do to over deliver for your clients there. And then sometimes these people will be so grateful that they'll add a tip. Let's break this down. First, you made an intro video, like a pitch video that both describes and shows what you can do for a business that's looking for UGC. Next, you put yourself out there. Send a company an email or give them a call looking to work with them. Those are the first 2 steps. And now that you have your pitch and you've secured your customer, you just gotta make them happy as the 3rd step. Deliver the best possible video, respond quickly, and just be nice, be friendly. This will make sure that they keep coming back, they leave stellar reviews, and they tell all their business owner friends that you're the best UGC creator on the internet. Do this consistently, and you will make money with UGC. It worked for me. It made me over $100,000 so far. It works for my, 8 other friends that I have in this little group chat on my phone that, we're all pretty grateful to have this opportunity to make money online for ourselves from anywhere in the world and not have to work like the 9 to 5, whatever. I also put together a little document I can send you, and that'll include my personal gig description on Fiverr, which you can copy and paste into your listing if you'd like. I got a list of teleprompter apps that you can use and editing apps you can use, stuff like that, just kind of like basic intro stuff to get started with this. I want you, when you finish this video, I want you to start by just making that intro video. We know it works. That's the first step. Take these 3 steps, do that after you finish this video. I also figured that group chat I have with so far 10 of us who's actively doing UGC, it's super helpful to just talk to other people that do this stuff, because it's such a niche thing where we have the exact same problem that we run into, and then we talk about it, we send finished videos that we made. It's really nice. So one of my boys, Sawyer, one of the guys that James taught how to do it, he made a Discord. So you can join that if you like. It's free for now. I don't know what his plans are for it, but so you can join that if you want to expand on that idea of collaboration with us. Guys, I got so many other videos that I want to make and knowledge to drop on how I'm able to live what I think is a pretty cool life as a 22-year-old. Get to travel, own a house, stuff like that. But it's hard to prioritize YouTube because I'm genuinely doing this other business stuff. Unlike some YouTubers, I'm not guruing, trying to sell a course.
From my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
So if you want to help incentivize me to do more of this stuff, make more videos, I just want to get more views on YouTube. I love doing YouTube. So drop a like. That'll help the video reach more people. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.